Hey guys, welcome back to this place, and if you are new, welcome here for the very first time. I'm Carmen, and today I am watching the much hyped, much anticipated 405, right? Season 4, episode 5. All I have heard are good things, so you guys have very much made my expectations be up here, so if I'm disappointed, I feel like you only have yourselves to blame. No, I'm just kidding. But I am very excited to watch this episode. I have had many people tell me it is their absolute favorite episode of the entire show, of television in general. Just, there's a lot of excited feelings about this episode from you guys, which makes me in turn excited to watch it. So I don't know what's going to be revealed, what's going to happen, what could possibly make this episode quite as hype as you guys have seemingly been about it. But there's only one way to find out, and that is for me to watch it. So let's go. Cleaned my glasses. Oh, are we having a cold open? There's no previously on. I was expecting my, previously on. I would not want to be flying into this in a fucking helicopter. Nah, count me out. Hold on. Is this part of the plan?
On your sodden feet! Move, move, move!
Okay, this is a flash.
What are you waiting for?
Is he experiencing time differently again? Right? Because that's what Desmond does.
I was having a dream, sir.
I'm having a dream, were you? At least it was a bloody military dream.
Not exactly.
It was like I was actually there. You got something to say, Hugh?
Well, the
I
guy's
asked you a question!
talking to him.
Are you alright? Who are you?
Oh shit, is that
How do you know my name?
little military Desmond? Except for somehow now his consciousness is in our Desmond? Because that would be fucking terrifying for him. Honestly, I think Desmond is the most fascinating character. Just because his story arc is the most interesting.
Maybe we should just tell him.
Well, now they know for sure that there's something to be told.
Let's not confuse anyone.
Not confuse me. Confuse the fuck out of me, please.
Your perception of how long your friends have been gone, it's not necessarily how long they've actually been gone.
Wait, so he's saying they
does
don't
that
perceive
This
time
is a
correctly?
mistake.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
No,
As
it's...
long as Frank flew on the bearings that I gave him, if he stayed on it'll be fine.
And what if he didn't?
Explain to me what you mean by
And there might be side effects.
the perception of time is different. Alright, who are these people gonna be? So far this episode is very interesting, you guys. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
What are you doing back?
Who are they?
Survivors of 815.
Who are you?
So you brought them here. What the hell were you thinking?
Well,
I'm not your friend! I don't know you! I don't know you!
you do. You just don't know him yet.
I'm not supposed to be here.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, I could tell by the way the camera was moving that he was gonna go back to...
There was a photo. Patty was in the photo.
What? Oh, Des! Where are you going?
Maybe this is how she knows to look for him later because of this. And he's gonna be back.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yep.
Watch your step.
Okay, where's your doctor?
You just relax, okay?
You're supposed
We're
to...
gonna go get the doc, and he's gonna want to ask you some questions to help us sort all this out.
What do you mean, sort out? Wait a minute. What do you mean?
I don't trust the way that man smiles.
Hey. It's happening to you too. Isn't it?
Excuse me? Who the fuck are you? Do you also experience time in a weird-ass, non-linear way? Because, what? What do you mean? Okay, so far I haven't seen anybody that Saeed has killed. The one person, I guess. So maybe my theory about him killing the people from the boat is not correct. But if I see that one man, I will know that I'm right.
I am trying to help you.
You want to help me?
I trust Frank,
Give me your phone.
but I don't know
Let me call my people.
anybody else.
You give me that weapon and I'll give you this phone.
How about we do it at the exact same fucking time? Okay. Good. Good. Answer.
Hello.
Jack? Saeed. I'm on the freighter.
Are you okay? Where the hell have you been?
Something happened to Desmond.
Oh, he knows.
Side effects?
He knows.
Wait, your friend, Desmond, has he recently been exposed to high levels of radiation?
When the thing
Electromagnetism.
blew up? When the thing blew up, and y'all are on this island, which is covered with electromagnetic.
Are you alright? Hello?
Was he wherever he was back in time?
I was just on a Ferris wheel.
Okay.
No, it's not gonna stop it, Ray. Nothing can stop it, Ray. Nothing can.
Yeah, I'm not trusting you after
How are
that.
you feeling?
What the bloody hell is going on?
I understand you're disoriented.
You're not gonna stick me with that, brother.
I don't want to stick you with anything. Why don't you tell me about the last thing you remember?
This would be real fucking disorienting. Like, I know that Desmond has experienced time out of sync before, but not to this level.
You broke off with me and then you joined the army. And now you call with some expectation that I still care about you?
You do.
Please, just don't call me.
No, listen, Penny, I need.
Need you. Did you just experience something, Desmond?
When it happens again, Desmond, I need you to get on a train.
Why?
Because I need you to find me.
I was gonna say, he remembers meeting Desmond before? Maybe? Right?
Just remember that 2.3
Well, but it won't be on his hand still, right? When he goes back?
Tell me that you know about Eloise.
Eloise. So that means that this has happened to... Well, yeah, it's not gonna be on your hand still. But this means that it's happened to... They've met before, and Daniel remembers. This must be what started him going to join whatever this ship is. Oh, he's got long hair. Oh, shit.
2.342 and make sure it oscillates at 11.
11 hertz, yes.
You're gonna tell me who told you those numbers.
You did.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
I know about Eloise.
Yes. Whoever the fuck that is, whatever the fuck that means.
So I would remember you coming to Oxford, right? I would remember this here right now.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
No.
Maybe you just forgot.
Yeah, right. How would that happen?
Well, he does have forgetfulness.
This.
Oh no, poor little rat. Eloise.
This is Eloise.
Aw, she cute.
If the numbers you gave me are correct, what this will do
Teleport?
is unstick Eloise in time, just like you. It worked! This is incredible.
I'm sorry, how is a rat running through a bloody maze so incredible?
What is incredible
I failed to see it too.
is I just finished the maze this morning. I'm not gonna teach her how to run it until an hour from now.
Oh, so she does. She remembers how to get through because she went through in the future. Smart little Eloise.
Desmond, can you please explain to me?
Desmond? You're Desmond?
Who are you?
Do I know you?
I'm George Minkowski. I'm the communications officer.
Yeah, he was the one they were talking to.
Before they strapped me down here, all the calls to and from this boat came through me in the radio room.
Uh-huh.
And every so often, I get this flashing light on my console. Those calls came from your girlfriend,
Penny?
Penelope Widmore.
What? Penny. Oh no, Penny! Or not Penny. Eloise!
If this keeps happening, am I gonna die?
I don't know. She couldn't tell which was which. She had no anchor. All this, see this is all variables.
Penny?
It's random, it's chaotic.
Maybe?
Every equation
For
needs
him?
stability, something known. It's called a constant. Desmond, you have no constant.
Maybe Penny.
Can it be a person?
Yeah, maybe. But you'd have to make some kind of contact.
Oh, shit.
And how do we get out of here?
Through the door?
Since when was it open?
You guys have a friend on this boat.
Okay. Frank, maybe? Frank. We like Frank, so hopefully it was Frank.
The Black Rock set sail from Portsmouth, England, March 22nd, 1845, on a trading mission to the Kingdom of Siam. The contents of this journal have never been made public nor unknown to anyone outside the family of the seller. We open the bidding on lot 234.
But you don't even know if anything interesting is in there.
150,000, sir.
Penny's dad. I know Bradford Mead when I see him. It's my Ugly Betty reference for the day.
Why do you hate me so much?
Yeah.
It's not me who hates you.
Did he wash his hands?
Here's her address.
They weren't wet at all.
I'll let her tell you herself.
I feel like you do hate him. Also, why'd you leave the water running? Also, I don't think he washed his hands. Can I just say?
But when the captain finds out, I feel sorry.
Oh. He's gone. Oh, did he die?
Get back.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. His brain got confused because he didn't have a constant. Like Faraday said. Right?
Desmond?
It is Penny.
What are you doing here?
I had to.
Don't. Just don't
Look,
dare.
please understand.
Please give him your number.
I need you to listen to me.
Come on, girl. You're looking for him in the future, so, like, please.
8 years from now, I need to call you and...
What?
Look, Penny, just give me a number. I know I've ruined things. I know you think things are over between us, but they're not. If there's any part of you that still believes in us, just give me a number.
What's to say you wouldn't call me tonight or tomorrow?
I won't call for 8 years. December the 24th, 2004.
Christmas Eve?
Christmas Eve.
It's Christmas Eve?
I promise.
So it's been about 3 months, right? Because they crashed in September. Did they say September 22nd?
7946 0893.
I hope she's there.
Girl, please answer. I mean, there's also a time difference, so, like, what if it's not December 24th for her? What if it's fucking December 23rd? I don't know.
Hello?
Penny?
Desmond?
Yeah, and this is different for her because he's missing. You know? She answered, though.
Penny, you answered. You answered, Penny.
Des, where are you?
I'm on a boat. Oh my God, Penny, is that really you?
Yeah. Yes, it's me.
You believe me? You still care about me?
Should probably hope.
I've been looking for you for the past 3 years. I know about the island.
I've been researching.
Oh, it's not working
When I
anymore.
spoke to your friend Charlie, that's when I knew you were
Yeah.
still alive.
Yeah,
She
she
knew I wasn't crazy. Des, you still there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm still here. Can you
It's
hear me?
gonna disconnect.
Yeah, it's better.
I love you, Penny. I've always loved you.
Okay, they might
I
be
love
my
you.
favorite couple. No.
I love you too.
I don't know where I am, but
I'll find you, Des.
I promise.
No matter what.
I'll come back to you.
I won't give up.
I promise.
I promise.
I love you.
Ah.
Power source went dead. That's all we have.
It's enough. He found his constant. Does he remember Saeed now?
Thank you. Saeed.
He does. Right?
It was enough. Are you all right now? I'm perfect.
I hope so. Better be fucking okay. Make me care about you. You better be okay. I'm worried about Daniel, though. They seem to think that he's unwell and he's been forgetting stuff as well. We know because the card game he played with Charlotte, right? Oh. So Desmond is his constant. That's cool. Because he's in the past and now, too. I want to cry. You guys were right about this episode, okay? You guys were fucking right about this episode. Holy shit. Honestly, every Desmond episode is, like, my favorite episode, though. Like, the stuff they do with him is so cool. I don't know if I have words for this episode. I will say once again, the hype was real. You guys were right. I'm not even upset that you guys told me how good this episode was, because it was that good. Sometimes when people I shouldn't say overhype. Sometimes when people very much hype an episode and then you go into it, you have expectations that aren't met because you're just expecting too much. And I think this episode is appropriately hyped because it was great. It was great. It was so fun. The mystery of it. I think this and the other episode with Desmond, where he first experiences time in a nonlinear fashion, are probably my two favorite episodes so far of this entire show. So Desmond is my constant, just like he's Faraday's in a way. But no, this episode was great. You guys did not overhype it at all, because I don't think it can be overhyped. I think this was a great episode. I am absolutely obsessed. The way that they did it was really fun. And I feel like I have some answers, but I still don't fully know everything, which is exactly what I want, right? Like, I want them to unravel the mystery little by little, and then slowly over time, I sort of understand a little bit more. Now, I did not write down that much in this episode, but I wrote down some. I do think that Penny and Desmond have now officially, like, become my favorite couple on the show. They were one of my favorites already, right? Like, they were one of the couples that I was shipping, but I think now they've kind of become the top couple that I ship in the show, and Desmond might have become my favorite character. He was already up there, as you guys know, but he's just so interesting. He's so interesting, and he's so likable, and you get really invested, and his storylines are so fascinating because he's different than everyone else, right? He's experiencing these things in a very different way than everyone else that we're seeing experience them. And I think because of that, he's kind of the audience's through point in a way, because he's just as confused, just as doesn't know what's going on. I mean, sure, none of them do. But for some reason, I feel like as an audience member, it's really easy to attach onto Desmond and, like, try to figure stuff out the way that he's trying to figure stuff out. And I think that makes him very much like a really endearing character to watch and to experience the story through. I think it's really interesting that we have Desmond as Faraday's constant and Penny as Desmond's constant. And I also think it's really interesting the way they explained time travel and also the perception of time not being accurate to the passage of time. Because, one, it makes sense that now we know that when Desmond experiences time out of order, it's not his actual physical self that's going there. It's just his consciousness that is experiencing time out of time. And I just think that's a really interesting concept. It's also really interesting that we have them saying that it isn't that time is passing differently, but it's that their perception of time is off, which I don't really fully understand what that means, because I feel like they haven't fully explained it. But it's really interesting because they're saying that it's not that time is actually passing differently, it's that their perception of time is somehow incorrect. But then we also know that time is not actually linear, like in real life, right? So it's very complicated. And then you add time travel, and then you add missing minutes, and there's just a lot of stuff going on. But I really like how this episode furthered the mystery of that while explaining some of it and then not explaining a lot of it, so that we can still have that mystery, but we have the anchor of Desmond, you know. So we met some new characters in this episode on the boat. We did not meet the one guy that Saeed killed, so perhaps I'm incorrect in my guessing of why Saeed is on the killing mission in the future. But the smiley soldier guy, who he said his name, I don't remember it, he was a dick. The doctor guy was a dick. So Frank seems good. We like Frank. I think he's the one who opened the door, helped them out. But the other people on the boat, like, why is the order to not answer when Penny calls? Is it just because they didn't know Desmond was there, and Desmond doesn't really have anything to do with the oceanic flight? But is that why they're at the island in the first place? Didn't they want Ben? So, like, what is their real mission? What is their real goal? And how does not helping or talking to Penny help them further that goal? I feel bad for Eloise. She was a poor little experiment that went wrong. Also, was it Mikowski? He was also he wasn't an experiment, but it went wrong with him as well. And I'm glad that Faraday was able to figure out that you need a constant, because what's happening is that you're losing the ability to discern which time is which time, and you don't know, like, your brain gets overwhelmed by trying to fill in the gaps and compensate for the lack of information, and it doesn't know where to go because it's just confused, and there's no constant, there's no anchor point to take your brain from 96 to 2004 or wherever, right? And so that's what happened to Eloise, that's what happened to Mikowski. They didn't have constants or anchors that would allow them to differentiate when is when and allow their brain to, their consciousness to get back and forth. So I'm glad that Faraday figured that out so that Desmond could. I'm glad that Penny loves Desmond, even though her dad absolutely hates him for some reason. My assumption is because Desmond isn't rich and powerful like her dad. And he tries to say, like, oh, it's not me that hates you, it's Penny that hates you. But clearly it's not. She waited 8 years for a phone call, you know? And you know that once he went missing 3 years ago, she probably was like, oh, I really hope that he calls in 3 years because he's been missing, you know? So she probably even more anticipated that phone call. But yeah, I think her dad is just a dick. You know, he's kind of played that kind of character. He has that sort of gravitas of playing that sort of character, so it makes sense. But yeah, he's kind of like that in Ugly Betty too. Okay, Ray is the doctor, so at least I remember his name. So we now have a date for where we are in, I want to say the future, but the now. The time travel is messing with my brain. We now know that they've been on the island, I want to say 3 months. Because if they crashed in September and it's December, that's 3 months, right? So it's been probably 90 days that they've been on the island at this point. Yeah. Maybe a little more. But apparently it's Christmas Eve, which is really interesting. I was curious if we had entered 2005 yet, or if we were still in 2004 in the show. And so it's interesting to know that we are still in 2004 in the show, even though when it was airing, it's already this is season 4, so 2008. If you think about it, the show could really only last a certain length of time if they're gonna stay within 6 months or whatever throughout the whole show, because people age. You know, it makes more sense the longer that we go on and the longer that we stay, having only been this many months, that Walt couldn't continue to be on the show, because in 4 years, a child is going to change exponentially more than an adult will. So, makes sense. I wonder if either the show intended for longer to pass, or they intended for the show to be much shorter initially, and that's why they included Walt. Because it does kind of feel like Walt is an abandoned storyline, no? Like, it felt like they were really going to go somewhere with his character and his abilities and what he could do, and then they kind of just left the island. Which to me feels like they decided to go a different direction. Maybe it's because they realized it just wasn't going to work because he is a child. Obviously with Aaron, Claire's baby, you can just keep cycling little baby actors. And sure, you can tell that they're different babies, but it's not that big a deal because it's still just a baby. And most babies look relatively the same anyway. So I'm trying to think of anything else that I have to say about this episode. I loved it. I agree that it's probably my favorite episode so far, like I said, except for maybe the other Desmond episode, which I also really, really loved. I have more of an attachment to Desmond now than I did the first Desmond episode, which I still liked him, but I like him even more now, so I feel like this one was more emotionally impactful because he's running out of time, and he really needs Penny to be that person for him that is going to save him, and he loves her. We already know he loves her, so it's really... the stakes feel higher because we don't know how it's going to work out. Like, Desmond could die. We don't know, or I don't know at least, like, if he makes it to the end of the show. Like, I don't know if anyone does. So it's stressful for me because I'm like, I feel like he's a really important, interesting, fun character. Lost has killed important, interesting, fun characters before. So I have like a distrust on whether or not they will let a character that I love live. Because in the past, they have not. Like with Charlie. And even if the death makes sense and it feels beautiful and heroic and epic, I don't want it. I would like the characters I love to all make it to the end and be happy, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. We still don't know if Desmond gets off the island. I don't think that he would be considered one of the Oceanic Six, even if he does, because he wasn't on the Oceanic flight. So even if we find out all of the people, all of the Oceanic Six, and none of them are Desmond, that would make sense to me because he wouldn't be one of them. But I still hope that he gets off the island. Same with Juliet, right? Like, none of them count towards the Oceanic Six, right? Ben, we know, got off. He doesn't count. Juliet, if she gets off, doesn't count. Desmond, if he gets off, doesn't count. So I still have hope that we can have like more characters that I love make it off the island that don't necessarily have to be part of the Oceanic Six, because a lot of them aren't. I am really liking Faraday and Frank right now. Charlotte a little bit less so, because she seems to maybe be more like the boat people and less like Frank and Faraday. Like, they seem to care about the people on the island, whereas Charlotte less so seems to care about them. So I'm kind of liking her a little bit less. I'm not disliking her yet, but I'm finding myself gravitating more towards Frank and Faraday currently. Miles also, like, I don't know, because I don't really blame him for wanting to use Ben to get what he wants, but also, like, don't fully know his motivations. So maybe I'm gravitating towards him slightly less as well, but I still don't dislike any of them so far. Now, Smiley McFucking Smilenheimer, don't like. Ray, the doctor, don't like. Other guy that was with Smiley, don't like. Migowski seemed fine. I feel bad for him. I think that's how I feel about the new characters currently. I am kind of worried about Faraday because I wonder if he's going through the same thing that Desmond's going through with forgetting stuff, or if it's something else. Because Desmond, like, forgot all at once, whereas he seems to, like, forget a little things. And they were, like, the jerk guys on the boat were like, he can't even help himself. So I hope that it's just whatever Desmond's going through, and now that he has Desmond as his constant, because he knew him in the past and now, then that can also help him get better. Because like I said, I like him so far. Also, this has nothing to do with Lost, but I've been watching The 100 lately, and Desmond's actor is on it, and it's very weird to hear him with a completely different accent, and it really throws me off. Freaks me out a little bit, not gonna lie. Also, there is a lot of people from Battlestar Galactica on The 100 anyway. Yeah, I don't know. This was a great episode. I really liked Saeed in this episode. I liked Desmond, obviously. Penny and Desmond have now risen to the top as my favorite ship. I like the mystery of it. I like that we got something kind of answered about how Desmond is perceiving time in a nonlinear fashion. Now, I wonder how that happened in the past, because it happened very differently in the past than it did in this episode. So I wonder if that was the same thing or if that was something different. I don't know. But yeah, great episode. Great episode. Absolutely loved it. Excited to watch the next one and see where they go from here. I think season 4 so far has been really, really good. Like, I'm definitely enjoying it more than season 3. I liked season 3, don't get me wrong. But I think season 4 is just a whole nother level at this point, and I'm really, really, really liking it. So I hope that we sort of continue this trend. And I know it's a shorter season, writer's strike time, and I think that could be really good potentially. They could condense the story into a more, like, cohesive whole, less filler maybe, which you guys know I don't mind filler, but if this is like how season 4 is going to play out, I'm really excited because I have loved every episode so far. Even the last episode, which was probably my least favorite of the season so far, I still thought was a really good, solid episode. So, and there was lots of reveals. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this episode. I hope it was what you wanted. I really loved it, but I hope that came across. I don't know. And I hope that you guys will join me for episode 6. And if you are watching this right now when it goes live on YouTube, then you will be able to watch episode 6 right now over on my Patreon, which is linked in the description down below. And while you're over there, you can watch my entire full-length reaction to this episode and all the episodes that I have seen so far of Lost. That is over on Patreon as well. Yeah, what an episode. It's crazy how, like, 4 seasons in, they could have such a standout episode. I mean, it's not crazy if you think about it. Supernatural had standout episodes 8 seasons, 10 seasons in, you know. But it's just to have such a strong episode and to have such a strong, like, storylines being set up so far in season 4, when I've heard that they wanted to end the show earlier than this, is just really fascinating to me. It's really fun. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, bye guys.